Summer in the city. Let's continue, guys. It's an absolute roaster out there. We're supposed to be getting up to like 40 degrees today. So everyone stay hydrated, stay calm, stay cool, relax, enjoy, have a glass of champagne, take it easy. Starmer's left. That's another thing. It's all kicking off, loads going on. Lordy. But anyway, we'll get on with what we're wearing and how we're doing summer in the city. So today I've got on, again, you know, I talked all the time about the Hanes t-shirts. I just bought a big pack of, they came in a pack of 10. For me, it's a black and white, perfect. Like, I don't always just talk about the things that I do because evidently I still buy things outside, obviously shoes and some undergarments, the Wolfords, glasses, and various other little bits and pieces. And I think sometimes there's just a place, isn't there, for just a really, really, I don't have the connection yet, or my seamstress doesn't have the machinery to do very, very fine t-shirting. And ribbing is not easy to get hold of either. So good ribbing. So I just always, you know, and sometimes it's just okay. Just a little Hanes t-shirt or a little Fruit of the Loom, really, really fine. You get them in a box of 10. They're easy. I chuck them in the machine, even if they don't last summers and summers and summers and summers, but they're there. It's fine. They're perfect, right? And then I wear them to the gym when they go a bit grey and they look a bit raggedy. They're good. They're good to go for the gym. They're fine. But I just like them. And you know, it's interesting, this whole kind of idea of the perfect white t-shirt. I don't think you can get, again, obviously this is my view, I don't think you can get the perfect white t-shirt because the perfect white t-shirt is so different to the individual. It's very different to the, you know, everyone's neckline obviously is different. Where you like the sleeve to stop is going to be different. How long you want the t-shirt is going to be different on every torso. So I don't know this idea of the perfect white t-shirt. Yeah, obviously there's going to be great white t-shirts in terms of the cotton, in terms of the density, in terms of that, there's a quality. Of course, there's going to be that. But for me, I kind of think sometimes you can just sort of plug a hole with these. They're good to have in the wardrobe. And when I do design the perfect white t-shirt, you'll be the first to know, believe me. So this is one of my favorite summer things. Now, this is a perfect example of being able to migrate beach to city, because I wear this again when I'm in Spain. I wear this a lot. It's very easy. I wear this with a pair of flip flops and a vest, just a complete vest. It's great for the evening. I wear it with a sequin vest. You can really smarten it up with a heel, or with just a basic cotton vest to go down to have lunch at the restaurant in the marina or whatever. So I wear this a lot, but I also really like it. I love it in the summer. And this is how I style it up for a day in the city. So again, I've got the blue Atticos on. They've been working up a treat. They've been really, really cool. The white Hanes t-shirt, my little jewelry. And what I would put back with it in terms of outerwear would be these. I've got 2 or 3. I can't remember here. These things here. I'll just pop my little mic there so you can still hear me. Yeah. This, I think, this blue, the Henley jacket, I think works beautifully with the green. And if you work in media, if you work in a publishing, or if you work in an environment where you can be a little bit more creative with your workwear, then do. Because I think this is so cool. It's really chic. It's really nice. It's comfortable. It's got that little splash of colour is really interesting. I really love this. I like I say, I wear these skirts a lot when I'm away because it is nice. We do it in the green. There's a hot pink. I think you might have seen me in the hot pink, and there's black. But I think that's really, really nice to put it with the blazer and the Attico slippers, and then the green. This whole palette really works well together. And then you just got the fresh white t-shirt. It's a really nice thing. Oh, and I've done my little 80s side bow. I mean, you could put a belt with it, but you've seen the white belt many a time. So I thought, how else can we style it up? Yeah. So I thought this was really cool, really nice, easy. You could pop the collar, and a really good way of doing summer in the city with the acid green. Really nice. And it's really nice and high. And if you've got a little tummy like me, this is quite nice to kind of do it like that. If you've got a nice flat tummy and you want to tuck it in, then tuck it in. That's cool. But I think this is a lovely way of doing it. And also, I like the dimensions as well. That it comes down a bit longer because the skirt's long. I mean, you could turn the waistband over and shorten it if you want. And we do them in shorter versions as well. So that's a shorter one. So I've got the longer one, which is, you know, we've chopped into and sort of given it different dynamics in terms of the skirt. And then we've got the very, very plain one, which we do again in the pink, black, and then the green as well. So this is one jacket. I love this. This is definitely how I would wear this personally. For my height, my body type, this is a really cool look. But I think it looks really nice. This purple goes really well with the green as well. The purple embossed leather. It's a very, very lightweight leather jacket. Now, I know today is most probably not the day, but some people have to wear a little jacket going into work, or they do, they want to. It makes you feel smarter, makes you feel a bit more put together, doesn't it? I like, when I go out or have a meeting or something like that, I like feeling like I've put it together, you know? I like the process of it. I think that's really cool. I like that. I like the angle that's happening as well. Where we've angled up the t-shirt. Then you've got the asymmetric on the skirt. You've got a little leg there, and then you've got the angles on the jacket. I think that works really nicely. I like that. You've got a bit of rock and roll, a bit of punky with the side zips on the jacket. It's always about, again, you know, keeping a bit of personality in your clothing. I think that's the key element to it. Keep personality in it. Never just do, you know, like settle for just the mundane just because you can't be bothered. Because it really does say so much about you. There's so much about you. Says a lot about who you are, how you put yourself together, how you represent yourself as well. I think is really, really important. I think we can sometimes kind of we can poo-poo the importance of clothes and how people view us. And yes, okay, there's a big argument for, you know, it's what goes on inside and it's not about we know all that. But the point is, at the end of the day, is that it is kind of about that. You know, I know, no matter what, if somebody's coming towards me and they don't look put together and they don't look, they've taken their time, they look a bit raggedy and they don't, I'm going to have a different view until I start talking to them about them generally. You're gonna make assumptions initially about people. That's just how life is. So, you know, make sure that the assumptions people make about you are good ones. That's what I say. So, if they're not good ones, who gives a crap? But they're never going to turn away and say she doesn't know how to put her clothes together. That's for sure. So that's that. So that's this little jacket, I think. So you've got the Henley jacket. We've got the little biker in the embossed leather in the purple. Is a cool one. And then obviously you could go with one of the gilets. This would be nice, I think, in the chocolate brown. We could do this. This would be okay, so that's the three. So that's the three to pick for how one would put this together and how you'd rock it. This is a nice one. I love these gilets so much. They were my moment of genius. I love it. That's really cool, no? Really, really nice. Really cool. I feel cool. I feel put together. Where's my bag gone here? Oops, my thing is micro. Yeah, I feel put together. I feel, you know, I feel tidy. I feel elegant. I still feel funky, and I feel good to go. I feel ready. I feel ready, Freddie. Nice. I like it. Yeah, and all of these pieces you can wear separately. You can wear in different ways with other things, and so on and so forth. So that's our Tuesday little style up, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Do you like? Don't you like? Would you like me to change it? What would you have suggested something different? Hit me up. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Stay cool. Stay hydrated, stay calm, and this too shall pass. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.